everyone, welcome to the first autumn video of 2021. Yesterday me and my husband went to TK Maxx and Homesense in Birstall in Leeds and I got a pretty decent haul. I'm surrounded by a sea of orange. I started off the day with a pumpkin spiced frappuccino from Starbucks and it just went from there. They didn't have as much autumn decor as I thought they would, so I'm gonna have to hit Amazon and Etsy to get a few more bits to decorate the house because I have very minimal autumn decor and I just want to feel all the autumnal feels this year. So I'm just gonna start because there is quite a bit and I'm really excited. So I'm gonna start with Homesense and oh my god, I don't know what to start with first. Okay, I might start with the least autumnal item, but I do want to mention it, and it is this. This is a Super King deep fitted sheet for $16.99. Now, if you don't have a Super King bed, then you're probably looking at me thinking, why are you showing us your bedding purchase? And it's because those of you who have a Super King bed know the struggle of trying to find decent quality, varied bedding that's affordable. But I just wanted to mention it in this because Homesense and TK Maxx are the places for really good quality bedding for Super King beds. Everywhere else I look doesn't seem to have a decent range of Super King bedding for an affordable price. It's all really expensive, but every time I go to TK Maxx or Homesense, I look for the blue label and I just go nuts. Anyway, yeah. The next thing is one of the first things that I spotted in Homesense and it made me so excited for all the autumn baking that I have planned this year. And it's this! Is this not the most autumnal apron you have ever seen in your life? It's adorable! Oh my god! It's got an adjustable strap and 2 pockets at the front and it's covered in adorable autumn print. There's pumpkin pie, mulled cider, coffee, hot chocolate, marshmallows. It makes me so excited to make a mess in the kitchen. And it was $6.99 as well, so I really could not pick it up. And then to go with it, I got these. These are in the same print and they're just oven gloves, but they feel like really decent quality and they're adorable. These were $7.99 and I just thought, like, I've just got this image of me in the kitchen with my autumnal apron on, these oven mitts, an autumnal candle burning, flour everywhere, and just looking forward to like all the calories. So yeah, Homesense had loads of these, so if you like them, go ahead and pick them up because they're really cute, they're affordable, and I feel like this is going to be my annual autumn uniform. Sticking with the baking kitchen theme, I picked up this. How adorable is this little guy? I don't know what you call these, but basically it sits on your countertop and you put dirty spoons on it to save your countertop. Might be called a countertop saver, I don't know, but it's a fox and I love foxes and they remind me of autumn and it's just adorable. And it was $3.99 as well. They had other stuff, like they had fox cookie jars, but you took the head off to get into it and it just made me uncomfortable. But I had to pick this up and look how well he goes with the apron and the oven gloves. I feel like I'm gonna look more autumnal than the things I bake, but I don't care. Now the last kitchen-y item is some pasta. Now this type of pasta is an old favourite of mine. I used to have this so much when I lived in Malta, and basically they are giant shell shapes and the idea is that you fill them with ricotta and then you put a tomato sauce over the top. But I'm actually going to fill them with ricotta and put them in the oven to make like a tomatoey cheesy bake, and I think it'll be so nice. I love that sort of food in the autumn and winter. It's just like yummy comfort food. This was $2.99 and it is authentic Italian pasta. So if you're interested in how I cook these, make sure you follow me on Instagram because when I do, I'll be posting updates all over that. Next thing from Homesense I got is this. Now this, in my mind, is a really pretty, thick, chunky scarf. and I just think it's so nice for autumn, so soft and so warm. But my husband seems to think it's a throw. Now I can see why, because it is ginormous, but it was hung up on like kind of like a scarf rack that they were also selling. So I guess you could use it as both. It'd look cute on the sofa, but also around my neck, keeping me warm on autumn walks. It was $16.99, so a decent price for a scarf, or a really good price for a throw, depending on how you look at it. Next, in Homesense, I went down the candle aisle, and oh my god, the choice was spectacular. They had autumn scents in every kind of colour candle you could think of. So no matter how you decorate your house for autumn, there is a candle and a scent for you. So much choice, and I nearly cried because I missed out last year and I got the dregs. So if you want autumn candles, go now, because the choice is amazing and they will probably sell out quite quickly going off last year. So going in order of how excited they make me from least to most is this. This is a 3-pack of pillar candles and they smell like harvest spice. Now I don't personally know what that smells like, but they smell amazing. It's a little bit sweet and you can smell autumn spices like cinnamon and clove, but I feel like once I pick up some more autumn decor off Amazon, these are just gonna look adorable on a table or on the sideboard, lit while you're watching TV, drinking hot chocolate. And they were $9.99, which for 3 pillar candles is a really, really good price. And they're by DW Home, so you know they're gonna be good candles. The next thing I picked up is a diffuser, and this is in the scent Pumpkin Latte. This is the most autumn smell for me. It literally smells like pumpkin spice latte. It's so nice, and I don't think it's the type of smell that's going to be too sickly after a while. I do have an autumn candle from last year that's, I think it's Pecan Pie or something like that by DW Home, and it is strong, and after a couple of hours of burning it, I have to open windows and breathe some fresh air because it starts to give me a headache and make me feel a little bit sick because it's that sickly. But I don't think I could get sick of this. My husband also smells of this because he decided he wanted to open it and get into it to smell it, and it kind of spilt a little bit on him, and he's washed his hands God knows how many times, and I can still smell it on him. So don't spill it on anything. This was $7.99 and you get the reeds with it, and also it just looks really pretty as well. It's got a wooden lid to it, and once you've opened it you just pop the reeds in there and it just looks really pretty, and I think it'll go really, really nice with the candles as well. So I loved the pumpkin latte scent so much that I bought it in the candle version, but they didn't have like, you know, your average sized candle. So yeah, this bad boy was $24.99. Now I know that is expensive for a candle and it is ridiculously huge, but I am pretty sure this is going to have a burn time of about 3 years. It's massive, and it's a 3-wick candle as well, so it'll just look amazing lit. Just smells divine. I feel like I can get my coffee hit without the caffeine fizz. This is what it looks like up close. It's got some really subtle designing on the front of it. The lid is really cute too, and when you open the lid it's got a really, really cute description inside of what it smells like. And also I love the jar. I love the colour of it. You can put some tea lights in this once it's completely burnt down. This is the size of it compared to my head. I love it so much. It's left a dent in my bed. So that's everything that I got from Homesense, so let's move on to TK Maxx. So the first section I walked to in TK Maxx is the hat section, because I've just seen so many Instagram photos and Pinterest photos of autumn fashion this year with a really pretty like black fedora hat, and I just wanted one. I obviously can't try it on for you today because this situation, so I'm just gonna have to show you instead. This is it. It's kind of like a felt material, and it has a leather strap that goes all the way along the top, and it comes down as well and hangs. Now I'm not too keen on that, so I think I'm gonna pull it out and just wrap it around the rim. It's quite a wide hat as well. I did try on some more classic fedoras that were a little bit narrower, and they just made my head look even smaller than it already is. So I went for this. It's by Steve Madden and it was $16.99, but it is covered in like a white fluff because I bought a jumper as well. So I'm gonna have to attack it with a roller before I wear it, but it's really pretty. Also, my husband pointed out that it's not gonna be that great in the rain because it's literally got a trough on the top of it. So I'm gonna have to watch out for that. So this is the jumper that I was talking about, and it's by Brave Soul London, and it's in the colour Warm Soul. You can probably see the black ticket through the material. It's not the thickest material, so I'm gonna have to wear like a nude coloured bra underneath it. But it has these cutouts on both sides at the top, which I thought was really different. And I just think this tucked into some leather look leggings with a big teddy coat and the black hat would just look so nice this autumn. And for $9.99 as well, it just feels like such good quality. It's so soft and nice. Now, speaking of teddy coats, I may have bought another one. I love teddy coats. I have 2 already, but I didn't have a brown one. So look at that colour. It is absolutely beautiful. It goes down to well past my knees. I know I can't show it properly in this clip, but it's so gorgeous, and I can't try it on yet because even though we are in September, it is boiling in this apartment. But it was the only one that they had, and it was in my size, and it was literally like a sign. It has a really, really lovely thick collar on it. The buttons are a tortoise shell and they are really, really nice quality. It's by a brand called Urban Code London, and it was meant to be £190 and I picked it up for $49.99, and I just love it. The lining is so luxurious as well, and it has an inside button so you can close that up and just stay really, really nice and warm. And it has 2 pockets as well on the outside, and I just can't wait to wear it. So not very autumnal, but as the weather gets colder, I hype up the skincare because my skin really does tend to dry out in the winter. So I spotted this. Now, I've recently bought a moisturising mask by Eve Lom from TK Maxx. Like this one, it was meant to be £65, but it was reduced down to $29.99, and it is an amazing mask. I love it so much, and I spotted this one. This is the Radiance Transforming Mask, and it was reduced to £24. This brand is so nice. I love their products. So this is what it looks like inside. You get a little information leaflet, a little Eve Lom spatula, and this is the actual product packaging. It's so nice, and the actual formula just works. It doesn't really smell of much, but that is what it looks like inside. It looks almost like a cleansing balm, and apparently you can leave it on for 30 minutes or you can leave it on overnight for a really intensive treatment. So I think this will really help winter skin. And because it's quite a big tub, you get so many uses out of it as well. So initially I thought nearly £30, but when you think you get about 10 applications out of a pot, that's £3 a mask. I spend more than that on those Garnier paper masks, which are nowhere near as good. So yeah, next time you pop to TK Maxx, keep your eye out for this brand. Amazing. So next up, I got this. Now this is, oh my god, I can't get it in shop. This is a really soft woven basket, and it has kind of rattan rope handles, and it's quite big, as you can see. But the idea for this is that it's going to sit in the bedroom, and you know when you wear an item of clothing and because it's worn, I don't want to put it back in the wardrobe because to me everything in the wardrobe is clean, so I then don't know where to put it, so it kind of then lives on the floor. until I wear it again. So the idea for this is that worn clothes and everyday clothes are going to live in this, and then in the new house, when we eventually move, I'm going to use it in the lounge for throws and things like that, and maybe puppy toys. And because it's so soft, it won't pull on any of your clothes or throws and damage them. So yeah, I think that's going to look really nice, because the theme for the bedroom is going to be black, white, natural like wood, and potentially accents of gold. I don't know yet, but it's cute. I like it a lot. So the last two things from TK Maxx are, of course, candles. I swear I had to bribe my husband with the entire tool and tech aisle to take his mind off how many candles I was buying, because yeah, I'm gonna be on a ban now. So the first candle that I got from TK Maxx is this one. This is a giant pillar candle, and it is covered in actual birch bark, and it just looks so pretty and so, I don't know how to pronounce this word. I'm gonna put it on screen. Google it. If you like warm and cozy things, you will not be disappointed. How pretty is that? It doesn't have a scent to it, and the wick is slightly off center. I don't know if you can see that, but it was $9.99, and I just think it looks so effective stood on a coffee table or a dining table as an autumn centerpiece. It just looks beautiful. It really does bring the outside in, literally. But one thing about this, if you have bought this from TK Maxx or Homesense, birch bark is used in fire lighting, so I would keep your eye on this because it is extremely flammable stuff, so just a word of caution. And the last candle and the last item in this haul is this adorable little candle by Sand and Fog, and it is in the scent Orange and Clove, and on the lid it says Hello Pumpkin. Adorable. Now I'm not gonna lie, the scent of this reminds me more of Christmas, so I'll probably save this for the back end of autumn, but obviously when it's lit, the lid isn't on it, and the lid is the most autumnal thing about it. But Orange and Clove just reminds me of mulled wine, and it has 2 wicks, so that's going to look really pretty when it's lit. And the reason I got this, other than the fact that it was just adorable, was the fact that it's white and it just breaks up the orange a little bit, and also it's got quite a citrusy scent, and I think that'll cut through any sort of sickly autumn scented candles that I have. So yeah, I can't wait to just decorate my house for autumn now and light some candles. So that is it. That is everything that I got from TK Maxx and Homesense. Like I said before, give me a follow on Instagram if you want to see more autumnal content, because that is coming up. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more autumnal content from me, because I have a lot planned. But for now, that's it from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!